Just the Betty for Billy to marry. Number 2. The Steel Blue Billy Should Mate with Betty O'Gold. By Nell Brinkley. This is the Steel Blue Billy, and the Gold Betty that the stars say that he should hand up his heart to. This Billy has fought for ages, in many lives, from when the moon was young till now. He dreams no dreams. He builds and creates with the keen mind of him. His eyes are as keen as the light on a knife blade in the sun. His jaw is fine and hard knotted under the blue-shaven skin. His mouth is like a carven mouth, with a faint tinge of humor, and his moustache cut and close-cropped around it. He walks and dreams and thinks to the fantastic, intricate music of rows of swift moving figures. He never breaks or droops, or puts back his head and lets his hands lie open and says, "I am tired." He wears like a black, age-old rock wears off, in fine, thin dust under the wind and rain. And a smoother and harder grain lies beneath, as each thin cloud of drifting dust sifts off. He might be tender, if he stopped still once and shut his eyes and dreamed of other things besides the fantastic, intricate music of the figures that walk with him and build for him. If glinting gold coins and the wonder of power went not one with the other, this Billy might fling the gold away in twinkling, glinting, turning, twisting streams. But the power he would die the death of a dog to hold in the hollow of his tense hand. And it is not good for the Steel Blue Billy to pray his prayers to the straight-backed, cold-eyed Betty, with the fantasy of figures marching in regiments through her head, and the little curling up of her fingers for the feel of power too. The Betty dreaming away in the pick is the Betty for the Billy I have told of. The stars tell that for this Steel Blue Billy there is a gold Betty of dreams and tenderness. This Betty knows not figures, only as she knows and listens to all things, in her wisdom that is the wisdom of a child. Gold and sway make her to yawn with her stained mouth. She dreams of open places and marvelous reaches of blinding, blue sky. She dreams of romance and music, and sometimes a bit of all these things grows under her smooth hand. She is all velvet and tenderness. A little child is the wonder of the world to her. The clouds, and the sound of wind and water, and bird voices, and the hushed laughter of grasses and leaves hold her silent and in all delight. She loves the life of touching and feeling and hearing and seeing, so that it hurts and makes a sweetness to be always at the bottom of her heart. She watches the light, like opal, that burns in a pool of water after the rain has gone and the sun floods the world again. She touches the satin of flower petals, and wonders at them. She puts her hand on her knees and hails a bee with his legs all gold dusted as he crawls along the path. A butterfly's veined, golden wing makes her cry out and sing with the beauty of it. The whole, gigantic, fearfully builded, maddening tower of figures that is finance and power might crumble and slip into dust like the house of dominoes, and the biggest things, the most wonderful would be left for her, and she would look once at the ashes and then smile and forget, save only that her tenderness would grieve because it was life to him. So you see the stars say and tell that the Gold Betty is for the Steel Blue Billy, because she will make him remember that the sky is blue when he is almost forgetting. She will breathe on his tenderness and wake it. She will beguile him into dreaming sometimes, so that the wearing of the black rock will be slower. She will make him wonder at the dawn and the twilight, and she will make him listen to the slower, sweeter music of the world that comes nigh being drowned in the fantastic clatter of the figures in his ears. And then, under the dreaming slip of her fingers across his face, when she broods above him and laughs soft, and tells him the little tales of the day while he was gone, the tense steel blueness slips off him, and he dreams with her and forgets. So the Gold Betty is for the Steel Blue Billy, so the stars tell.